Hi, everybody. This is Rick here, coming to you live from the Digital Fortress Command and Control Center. I've got a little bit of a live update for you on ITN. The main thing is get the Daedalus Flight 2 wallet out, the mainnet wallet that uses real ADA, and provide some information on that, get some real-time user feedback. But in the meantime, I also have a news update for you. And let me make sure I can see my screens here correctly. I am broadcasting live from this control center, and I got to give you a bit of a heads up. I'm outside of the puppy containment zone, so my dogs are kind of hanging out with me right now. So if you hear them go crazy and barking, then just kind of ignore that. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm using this microphone due to the setup here. There's my little command center. There's the DIGI nodes running back there, backup Linux node running on my left-hand side. And I put the map up there. The map looks pretty cool, so I figured I'd put it up there. That's what it looks like with 5 nodes running on it, connecting to all over the world. So I thought I'd put that up. Looks pretty cool. I'm going to go over to the chat section here so that I can see. In case anybody has any questions, just let me know in the chat. Oh, wow, look at that. There, get some feedback. Hi, Keller Crypto. Good to see you there. All right. So first, a update on the testnet. I have, because my Daedalus wallet, I just put a new one on there, the Daedalus Flight 2 mainnet wallet. I've got one wallet syncing up right now. It's almost done. And I also wanted to give a shout out to 1,500 subscribers. Hit 1,500 subscribers over here on my YouTube channel. So thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. Very grateful for all of your subscribership. It's currently still commercial free. So no, commercial free is good. I don't anticipate getting commercials anytime soon or putting ads up. If I can avoid that, I will try. I also started a DIGI 0 pool. It hasn't shown up in Daedalus yet. I'm not sure why on the ITN version of Daedalus, but I registered DIGI 0 a couple days ago. It's 0%, 0 fees. There's 0 pledge on it, and it's 0 calories. It's also gluten-free. So if you want a gluten-free wallet or gluten-free stake pool, DIGI 0 is the pool for you. And the DIGI 0 pool is my thanks to all of the people delegating to Digital Fortress. I think the testnet's going to run for a few more months, and that's my way of giving back to the community and all the people that delegated to my higher percent pools. If you guys noticed early on in the testnet, the average percentage were a little higher. They came down over time. And in order to just, say thanks to the Digital Fortress stakers, I put the DIGI 0 pool up. He's set up for block. Someone delegated 400,000 ADA to it a couple days ago after it first went in, and this was the first epic, 400,000 ADA. This was his first epic that he was eligible for block, and he got one. That's really, really lucky. It's about 2.6 million ADA per block per epic on average, about 2.6 million ADA in a pool. That's an average. Ouroboros God kind of either swings high or swings low and determines how many blocks you actually get. Okay. Sometimes you make a sacrifice to the Ouroboros God and you come up with the low number of blocks, and sometimes the Ouroboros is a generous God and you get really lucky. So, but it can go either way. All right. So shout out to the 1,500 subs. The Testnet 0817 is the current majority version of Jormungandr running on the testnet. It's running very stable. The current percentage that the network is up to about 95.6% synchronized, up from 94% last week. So there is there appears to be an improvement on the network synchronization by 1%. That's always a good thing because you might have heard me mention it before. Once the network gets up in the 94, 95% synchronized zone, gaining 1 more percent is very difficult to do. It just takes a lot to get just a little bit percents when you get up there. Hello, Ira Bliss. Good to see you there. Umbra, Fly Over Me, and Keller Crypto. Hello, everyone. Glad to see you there. All right. So next I have a screen share for you. A few more updates. You can anticipate a YouTube update from IOHK tomorrow from Demetrius. He's doing weekly updates on that. The Yoroi Shelley testnet browser extension. So the Yoroi browser extension on the testnet, the one that has multiple colors, now supports multiple wallets. So if you update your Yoroi extension in the browser, you'll be able to stake to multiple wallets, and Sebastian has a video on that. So check out the Emergo channel for the video from Sebastian showing you how to use that feature. Let's see what else we have up here. Okay, so I have a little screen share for you here that I'm going to do on the stats from IOHK. IOHK has been doing weekly stats in case you missed them. Oh boy, this is going to get crazy for me. Let me get this window put away. I got to put a couple windows away before I screen share, or I'll get confused. I know you've heard me say that before, but it's still true. I'll still get confused. Now I don't know where I put all my windows. I hope I'm still broadcasting. I closed my video. I don't know. I was going to make for a very short live stream. Oh, there we go. Okay, put this one back. I need that one. All right, so here's my here's the updates from IOHK because you haven't seen these before. All right, let me make this window. I'll just share the window. I'll just share the window. If I share my desktop, I will get confused. There we go. That's better. All right. So here's the stats. Here's the stats. Hopefully you can see that. I'll check my monitor over here. So the Shelley incentivized testnet, currently 885 active pools with at least one ADA delegated to them, up last week from 789, 1,199 registered pools. I'll give you an example. Two of those 1,189 are experimental pools that we made for target practice. Myself and the two technicians working on this with me, my sons Kyle and Christian, we set up pools for practice. You know, we got to practice doing stuff, right? So they got a little bit of practice doing that. We got 73.81% active pools, 81% registered. You can see the stats up on the screen. Here's the big ones: 18,165 active users on the testnet, and 12.45 billion stake. 12.45 billion. So what you're looking at there is the saturation point is about 120 million. However, the saturation point is not the optimal zone. You'll see there's another video in my channel that's called the sweet spot, and that explains where the optimal zone falls between about 60 and 90 million ADA for maximum ROS, return on staking. All right, so I hope you like those Shelley stats. Thank you, IHK, for getting those out. And next, I'm going to go over to the wallets. Let me see if there's any questions in chat. Fly Overby says, my main Daedalus wallet stopped working after I installed the Flight wallet. I opened a ticket with IOHK, and they are looking into it. Okay. Yeah, people do run into various different problems with the wallets, depending on their operating system, the configuration. You know, once these wallets get out onto people's personal computers, there's like, if you have 1,000 different personal computers, you probably have about 1,000 different configurations. And so sometimes they might have to write a piece of code to handle a certain special condition. For the most part, the mainnet wallet has been rock solid well over a year for me now. Right now, I have both of them open. That's what I'm going to do with my screen share. So let me see if I get my desktop sorted out here, and I'll show you what I mean. So this is both of them. I have both of them open right now. Share the desktop, and aha, wow, Zoom is smart enough not to confuse me. Okay, here's both of them open. I got Daedalus Flight over here on the left. I just made Spider-Man. It just finished syncing whenever we came up online. Here's the mainnet. So both of them are open. I just opened them both at the same time about, I don't know, 20 minutes ago. And the primary mainnet wallet synced up real quick. Actually, they both synced up real quick. I just had them open yesterday. And then I made this other wallet right here over here, Spider-Man. Now, today's video is for the Daedalus Flight 2 Send and Receive. I have 3 previous videos. The last one I did was a performance or benchmark test. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. I'm using this built-in microphone on the headset because there's really not a lot of room right here. As you can see, I'm kind of surrounded by monitors. But okay, so I've got 2 wallets open. On the left, we have the Daedalus Flight wallet. You can see here labeled 1.0.0 FC2. That's Daedalus Flight 2. And we've got the Daedalus mainnet 0.15.1 over here on the right-hand side. And what I'll need to do is receive some ADA over here. Now, the main point of this video is test operating Daedalus and collecting feedback, identifying things that could use improvement. The Flight 2 wallet works largely like the mainnet wallet with some minor changes that I went through in the previous video, and you'll see some other changes during this one. So I'm going to receive at this address here. Then I'm going to send from this wallet to that address, and I'll send 5. And actually, let me send all of it, and I'll show you a little trick. Let's see if I wanted to send 8. You see how it says not enough ADA for the fees? Try sending a smaller amount. You know how you don't want to have dust left over and it doesn't really calculate dust for you? So what I do is I round the numbers. So I'll go like 7.5, okay? And you see how it didn't turn red, okay? And it says 7.68, so it's about, I can send about 7.8 ADA, so I'll try 7.8. Okay, 7.8 is good. Let me say 7.9. It turns red, so go 7.8, and it didn't turn red. Then I hit 5, and I'll keep using 5s. 5 is too high, so I go down. 4, 3, 2, 1. And the 1 is good. Then I hit 5 again. 5 is good, so I go up. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, and 9 is good, so I go 5 again. And 5 is good, so I go up. 6, 7, 8. And it turned red on 8, so I got to go down to 7. Then I do 5 again. And it's good, so I'm going to go up. 6, 7, 8, 9. And 9 is red, so I go back down to 8. And then my last number, I should be able to figure it out. But instead of doing the math, I'm just going to watch it turn red. Oh, so there's my total. So that should send all of it. Now you can see over here on the right, you can do that with Daedalus Flight too. See how it rounded off to 8? So I just put the 5s in there. You can do the math, but yeah. And if you don't want to do the math, you can do what I just did. So hit next, and then spending password. And I have a dummy password for my training wallets. And hit send, and off it goes. And that sent all 8 ADA, and now the balance on this wallet is 0. So there's a neat little trick if you haven't seen that before, and that works on both Flight and mainnet wallets. Hey, good morning, King Cardano, 2.6 million ADA. Good morning, Senses. I hear you loud and clear. Thank you for the feedback. I don't often use this mic. I hope it works well. And there it is. Now Spider-Man just received his 7.819789 ADA because the rest was donated to the transaction fee, or went into the cost of the transaction fee. Now I have both these wallets over here, and I should be able to see the UTXO, which doesn't always make a lot of sense to me, but you can see it over there if you're amused by graphs. So now I'm going to operate the Flight 2 wallet. That's the main thing over here. I'm going to send. Now here's where difference comes in. So I'm going to receive in the Flight 2. These are all Flight 2, of course. I'm going to receive over at this wallet, copy address. I used this once, so I could just hit generate new address. But instead of hitting generating new address and just making a massive number of addresses, it has you put in a password, right? Okay, so. And if you see anything in these, oops, I think I made a typo. If you see anything that you would like to have improved, you can let me know in the chat, or you can go to the IOHK Zendesk. Okay, now I got a new address. Which one's my new one? All right, this one's my new one. And then show used to hide them. Okay, that way you know which ones you've already used. So I will receive it there. Send from here. Now here's where you'll see one of the differences. I'll paste it, and I'll just send to ADA. Next. Spending password to send. Oh, I thought there was a difference here. I'm not sure what it is. I can't remember. But what I'm looking for is smooth operation of the wallet. I want to make sure it works well. Okay, off it goes quickly. 2 out, and then there it is, a turnaround. Now this is the federated version, so now it's at 10. Pretty quick turnaround on the transaction. It still has to go out. If you can see, here, I'll show you. Like I don't have, do I have the map on here? Actually, I can show you the map on here. You can see the transactions have to go out somewhere else. Here, let me share this desktop again. So the transaction was really quick, but if you notice, it had to go out to this Cardano node. Here's the nodes running right here. And where did it go out to? Let me hide that sucker. I should have it in dark mode. All right, so there's, transactions. Looks like it's the node in Singapore. So that's one of the federated nodes over here in Singapore. Let me see, which one's the new one? I can tell you which one's the new one. This is the new one because it's signed. See how the new, I put this out in another video. The new Daedalus Flight 2 has a valid signature. It has, oops, here's the certificate. Apple root, IOHK. So IOHK has the Apple root certificate there. And it looks like, which server did that go to? I fucked it up. Oops. Okay, yeah, it went to the one in Germany. All right, so that's where the transaction went. But I got to remember, pay attention. And what I'm doing is the wallet. Okay, how to use the wallet. So we did send and receive. Now I'm going to receive on this one. I already did that one. Generate a new wallet. So it works a lot like the mainnet. This part is pretty much the same as the mainnet. No real changes in the operation. Okay. Receive here. Send again. From Spider-Man, and we'll send the remainder 5.6, and it'll turn red. So 5.5, 5.4. So you know what it could use is a rounding off thingy so you don't have dust. Oh, and there it is. There's the magic number, so it should go to 0. Let me read over this send thing right here. Warning, flight candidate versions of Daedalus are connected to the Cardano mainnet. Very, very important. It's real ADA. If you confirm this transaction, real ADA will be transferred out of this wallet. These are very important to read. I know I kind of fired through it because when you're making a video, you don't want them to last too long. Oh, I got dust. I wasn't expecting that. I thought I rounded it off. Did you see me round it off correctly? I swear I rounded it off correctly. I'm going to have to watch the instant replay. I might have a 15-yard penalty, repeat first down if this, if I typed it in correctly and I still got dust. I'll have to figure that out. Why did I get dust? I thought I balanced it. Okay. All right, so flight, everything seems to be working much like the regular mainnet wallet, although this is a major recode. Well, they share some similar code base. They share some similarities. I don't know what all they are. Some slight difference in the operation of the wallet. And when you create a new wallet, you have the ability to I touched on this on a previous one. I'll just call this one Bob. You have the ability to restore a paper wallet, and you have the ability to put in a 15-word Yoroi or a 15-word Daedalus that you generated by some other means, i.e. via the command line. Okay, so you can create other wallet types in here. That's pretty much all I have for you on this. That was the operation looks pretty much the same. I do need to go check and see why there was dust left in that wallet on here. Let me see, was there any other news? One other thing. I could try to PGP check again. You guys want to see that? Hey, Elite Trance, how you doing? King Cardano, you want me to send it to you in Australia? When I do my videos sometimes, I have the private key on the screen, and I use very small amounts of ADA to do the operations in case somebody steals the ADA while I'm doing the video. So far, no one's been able to get me yet. But what I'll do is the next time I do one of these live streams where I am making the wallet on the screen, I'll give you guys a chance to snag the ADA. I'll just use small amounts like 5 ADA, just so it's kind of fun. Because, you know, 5 years from now, I'll look back at it and see, oh my gosh, I lost 5 ADA. You could buy 2 Lambos with that now. Just kidding, not financial advice. I don't want to get ripped off of YouTube. You know, YouTube's been pretty rough on the YouTubers lately. A couple of folks like Crypto Crow's channel got knocked down. We don't know if it was an accident or YouTube censored it, I guess. But we don't know if it was an accident or if it was deliberate censorship. And a couple other YouTubers, it seems to happen a lot in crypto, because even on crypto Twitter, fortunately mine hasn't gotten whacked yet, but I do mostly technical videos. I think if you start talking about price, then that's maybe when they start looking at it, but I don't talk about price much. I kind of make fun of the price, actually, because that's all you can really do right now is make fun of the price. So I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream here from Digital Fortress Command and Control Center. And when we start shifting over to the Haskell version of the testnet, and keep in mind, to the best of my understanding, the Haskell version of the testnet is not incentivized. It will just be for the pool operators to get their feet wet, get their Haskell nodes set up. Probably going to run in parallel. Haskell testnet and the remainder of the ITN will probably run in parallel. And yeah, that one won't be incentivized, but I do, again, a reminder, I do have the DigiZero pool out there. So when you see DigiZero show up in Daedalus, feel free to check it out. 0%, 0 fees. And that's a reward for all of you that have been staking with Digital Fortress. And that's pretty much all I got for any questions in there. Nope, don't have any questions. Y'all have a great day. Take care. And enjoy Daedalus Flight 2. That was the main thing. Check it out, test it. Give IHK some feedback. The more user feedback they get, the better the wallet will be in the long run. And when you have folks that run into problems on their configuration, you open up that support ticket, and that provides IHK. Send them your logs, right? They noted in chat, Fly Over Me had an issue with their wallet, and if you submit your logs, which hopefully that's what you did, then that gives them a chance to make it even better. So check out the Daedalus Flight 2. Thanks for watching Digital Fortress, y'all. Have a great day, good evening. Stay safe out there. Bye-bye.